Hello, good morning, and welcome to Fancy Football. And this is the United Way this morning. And how are you? And how are you all? You're back here on the show, back here on the dial. Ten Hag has warned Antony. Ten Hag's warning to Antony. You have to earn it. Yes, Erik Ten Hag have told Antony that if he wants to play regularly for Manchester United, that he has to earn his place in the team. It is no longer deja vu. It is no longer it is not as usual as before that he just because he was bought for 84 million pounds, second highest signing for Manchester United, he just walked into the team. You have to earn it, and United are ready to do anything to ensure that every player playing on the pitch have to earn his place now, and that is what football is all about. Whether you are big, whether you are a small player, whether you have won the Champions League 5 times or not, you have to earn your place in the team. And that is what Erik Ten Hag is telling Antony this morning, that you have to earn it. Antony, as we know, have just scored 5 goals and 3 assists in 55 Premier League meetings since he joined United in 2022. If we look at it, it's so poor for a player that is the second highest signing for United after Paul Pogba, 82 million pounds from Ajax in 2022. He just have 5 goals and 3 assists in 55 matches. And last season, he only contributed 1 goal and 1 assist as we finished 8th position in the league. That is so poor. And that is why, as we can see, we discovered that the likes of Garnacho, the likes of Rashford, Amad Diallo, are all ahead of him in the pecking order for the position in the wing. Even Garnacho starts from the bench now. As good as he is now, as good as Garnacho is, he starts from the bench. And this is an irony. It is really an irony that a player we bought for that amount can just only provide 1 goal and 1 assist the whole of last season. Yes, we know we were struggling. Yes, we know, but he wasn't struggling. He wasn't, despite he had issues. He had issues, personal issues, but he wasn't struggling. So Ten Hag has come out now to tell him, you don't have automatic place in Manchester United. You have to earn your place. You have to fight for it. You have to fight for those places, for that place. And if you have to fight for it, then you have to play the way I asked you to play. You have to provide the goods, provide the goals, prove that you are the player that I beat my chest on, and I signed you for 82 million pounds. But this is where we are with Antony now. This is where we are. As we continue to unpack this show, please kindly subscribe to Fancy Football. Hi, Nick, and how are you? How are you, Nick? Yeah, good morning, Nick. Kindly subscribe to Fancy Football and hit the notification bell as we continue to unpack. So, like I always say, once you come in, subscribe, like the page, and just smash the like button. Quickly smash the like button and get a chance to win a United jersey. And I'm like I said, I will send it to anybody that is a worthy winner. Yes, you're good. Thank you so much. So what's your take about Antony and some of the French players we have currently now? Because Erik Ten Hag has come out to warn those players that they have to fight for their place. It is no longer huru for every player. It is no longer deja vu. You cannot just walk into the team and you think you'll be selected instantly. So I think for me, Erik Ten Hag is trying to be ruthless. The ruthlessness is what we need in Manchester United as a Manchester United manager now. It is no longer business as like before. Okay, let me just read a quote from Erik Ten Hag. He said he is impatient. Said the United manager that Antony is impatient. He wants to play, but in top football there are laws, and definitely there are laws in top football. We need to understand that. And Ten Hag went on to say that you pick the team that has the most chances to win the game. The one with the best dynamic, the best chemistry, players have to fight for their position. Garnacho, Rashford, Ahmad have all scored this season, which has increased the pressure on Antony, who was linked with a move to Turkish club Fenerbahce before the transfer window ends. Now, when we look at Ten Hag continued to say that the only player, the only players, the other players are doing well. They are contributing, said Ten Hag. He has to get over them. He has to get over those two players. He has to earn it, the right in training. And on Tuesday cup game with Barnsley at Old Trafford, Ten Hag added, you will see what the lineup will be. We have trained every day, and the players have to earn their right to play, and that is just it. Players have to earn their right to play. Okay, Nick said, "Let Antony leave." Are you sure you want us to? Why do you want United, Nick, to let Antony leave? Why do you think United should let Antony leave? Let me know. Why do you think United should let the player leave this season? We've signed him for 82 million pounds. Do you think that we should just let that money go like that? Do you think we should let the money go like that with regards to Antony? And also, do you think Ten Hag is right to tell Antony that he has to earn his place as well? So those are the dynamics. Those are the things that are happening right now as we speak. And for me, I think he's stamping his authority on the team. He's stamping the goose on the team, and we have to understand that nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. It's really it's big. It's big, and nothing comes easy. So we have to start. He has to stamp his authority on the team. If not so, then there's going to be issue going forward. And for me, Ten Hag is doing a wonderful job to stamp his authority on that team, and he has to do it. The earlier, the better. He has to do it, and that's my take. That's my take with regards to that. We'll be playing Barnsley tomorrow, and in the Carabao Cup, a cup we won 2 years ago or 2 seasons ago. So, and we expect that players like Antony start the game, and other young players will also start as well. But I think I prefer that the likes of Zexi, the likes of the other new players that we bought, what's his name, Ugarte, also start to get more match prep and match fitness, and also Antony should start as well. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it takes us to, because like I always say, it is not deja vu. It doesn't have to be deja vu for Antony all the time. United should not give automatic ticket to any player. No player should have that automatic place. You have to fight for your place. You have to contribute to the team just like others do. So Nick, I like Antony and Bruno to leave. Should replace them with world class players. Money for world class players are quite expensive now, Nick. They are quite expensive. And when you mention the issue, when you use the word world class players, sometimes I laugh because to be frank, you have to go and look for those world class players, and you have to catch them young, and that is where modern day football is going to now. You have to catch those world class players young. If you don't catch them young, then I'm sorry to say, then you risk a chance of spending much more money or chasing shadows in the transfer market. Yeah, so you have to look for those players. I also agree with Ten Hag that performances have to start from training. You have to show your performances in the training, and this was the issue Ten Hag had with what's his name, with let me see. Okay, it was the same issue Ten Hag had with Sancho. He wasn't showing those performances on the pitch, and he's expecting to be selected to play. It is not done in that way. No coach, I repeat again, no coach will let that happen. No coach. You have to show your performances. Every player that comes to the pitch has to show his or her performances. And that is just it. That is just it. The players have to show each of their performances. And that for me will be what should be the barometer for you to start a game or not. You have to show it on the training pitch. But lots of players wants to play. Lots of players wants to be part of the game, and those players you see, they don't want to really take take themselves to another gear, and that is what it is, whether you like it or not. You have to take your game to the next level, and that is what it is. That is what it is. So let me know. Let me see now. So as Erik Ten Hag has come out with this one, I think it will be a statement that, okay, it will be a call that every player, as you play for Manchester United, as you play with that badge on your chest as a Manchester United player, you have to give your 100+%. It is no longer. We saw Rashford; he has been dying for a goal, and we hope that Rashford takes that win. He takes that goal he scored to the next level. We need him to score more. We need him to do more. We need him to do a lot of things on the pitch. Yes, that is what we expect him to do. We expect him to do more. We expect him to give the club more, and that is where we should be as a club. We shouldn't allow players to hold us for ransom because they want to start a match. He's impatient. He wants to play. That for me, that's rubbish. If he wants to play, he should show that he wants to play. Kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, please. If you are here for the first time, do subscribe. Very, very important. And hit the like button as well. Don't fail to hit the like button. Just go in there and hit the like button. We don't have any poll running today. No polls running today. We just want to talk about football, and let's talk about United. And let's see where it takes all of us to. So just go there, and you stand a chance to win a jersey, a United jersey at the end of October, hopefully. So let's go. Let's move on. So let's see. As we continue to build into the season, I said this season is all about momentum. Next up is our match against Crystal Palace when we play. Hello, Kobe Blake. How are you, Kobe Blake? Yeah. So what's your take, Kobe? What's your take about Ten Hag wanting to Antony and other players, other fringe players in the team? What's your take about it? And also like the video as well, Kobe. Thank you so much if you do. So let me know what your take about it, Kobe. So what as we continue to, like I said, as we continue to build into the season, we want also our players to build into the season as well. Every player should be carried along, and that's where, and for me, that's scary for me. Every player should be carried along, but we have some players on the doctor's table now. You have Luke Shaw that he'll be fit for England. He's a disaster in terms of injury for Manchester United. We saw him played in the Euros, and coming into this season, he's not there. And that is why for me, I was really eager for us to get a left back. I think that should be the next team United should be looking at, a left back. I know we have a backup. The backup is also injured. We don't even know when he's going to come back. Tyler Malacia. We don't know when he's going to come back. So these are the issues I think will be addressed subsequently in the transfer market as we continue to build into this season. It has to be addressed, and United have to address it. And we know it has to be addressed. There are no two ways about it. We have to address it. So let's see how it goes. Let's see what Erik Ten Hag and the structure behind him, which is led by Omar Barada, the CEO, and on the pitch is led by Dan Ashworth. So let's see what I think. They have a lot of things on their sleeve, a lot of thinking on their sleeve. We also had that the Premier League as well. In other news, the Premier League has given a green light for Manchester United to finally complete the deal to sign Chidobe Martins on a free transfer from Arsenal. United will pay a compensation to Arsenal, a small fee to Arsenal. That is what it is. Okay, today's lineup, Blake, you said your lineup for today will be Garnacho, Zexi, Antony up front, yes. Eriksen, Collier, Ugarte, yes. Amaz, the left back. Evans, Maguire, Dallo, and Biladia. Okay, so I think this will work. This will do. This will really work. This is a nice formation for me. I think so. So what for you? What do you think? With regards to, don't you think we should start Rashford in this match to also give him momentum as well? Let's keep Garnacho and start Rashford. That's yes, Kobe. If what do you think? Just give him that room to score goals. I think for Rashford, it's all about goals. It's all about goals, but give him the room to score goals, and let's see whether it is the Carabao Cup match. Let's give him that room to score goals. What's your take about it? What's your take about it? So if I said, okay, Kobe, in your formation, remove remove either Antony and start Rashford in one of the side. So let's give Rashford that opportunity to score goals, to see if we can boost his confidence the more. That's what I think. So let me wait for your answer, Kobe, as I keep on talking. So I think like I always say, if we look at the team itself, what the team needs is momentum. And the only way we can get momentum is all about winning matches. We not even drawing matches or picking point, winning matches. Okay, we need Prime Antony back. Okay, I don't know. We need Prime Antony back. Okay. So you also think that Antony should also be given the chance to start the match. He should be given the chance to start the match so that he also gained that momentum. But with Ahmad on that place, I think Ahmad has waited patiently for him to start in that in the team, and he's getting, and United are paying that dues now. They're not paying the price, but they are very happy with the price. That's what can come up in the second half. Okay, I think I agree with you. Rashford, we can see Rashford in the second half. We can see Rashford. Okay, guys, after our win, if you are here on the platform, like I said, if you are here on this platform, kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, hit the notification bell if you're here for the first time, and let me know if you have done that. Let me know if you have done that. Just hit the notification bell. Today is just our second, I think it's our 40th year birthday, the United Way. This is the 40th year of the United Way, and we need to take the hit on. So it's the channel's birthday today. So congratulations to the channel as we continue to build a nice community for you guys. So like I said, when you come in, please, I keep on reminding you, stand a chance to win a United jersey. Stand a chance to win a Manchester United jersey. Just stand that chance to win it. Kindly come in. When you come in, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's see what do. So say, why don't you promote the channel on TikTok and Instagram and make YouTube shorts? Oh no, I don't want to base it. I don't want to base my channel on YouTube short, Kobe. This is why it is, as somebody that's an expert in that. Yes, I have some shorts, but somebody that's an expert in that area, short have its own audience as well. They have their own audience, and I'm also cautious of ensuring that I I I don't bring in people that just come in to watch for 1 minute and go back. I need individuals like you that wants to stay for a long time and that want to interact with me, like you, like Nick, like Manchester is Red, that wants to really interact with me over the course of 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and that's all. Because my show, like I said, my show doesn't exceed 45 minutes, topmost 45 minutes. If I encourage is 50 minutes. So, and I need people like you that wants to stay and interact with me for that amount of time, and that is why uh, I think I should continue in that light of having of not producing a lot of shots, because I don't want it to affect the channel, but I want it to. But we are heading in the same direction, all of us. The main thing is consistently is to come online all every time, and I have to say, I have to try to do that to prompt the algorithm to understand that the United Way is always online. Someday I think you can work with United Stand. Are you sure I can work with United Stand? Do you think I have the 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 whole this thing to work with United Stand? I don't. I'm I'll look at it one day. I'll look at it someday if they have a vacancy left for me. But let me continue to grow this community with you guys. It's not a bad way to try. But it's something I can really continue to do. Okay, guys, like I said, if you're here for the first time, kindly subscribe to Fancy Football. Subscribe, please. Please kindly subscribe. We could be ahead. So, but let's look at how. Please, like I said, stand a chance. This is promotion, and I'm not kidding here. Stand a chance. Nick has come in. Kobe has come in. If they invite you one time to talk with them, you would go. I will. If they do, I will. It's good. I will. So I will go. Uh, if they invite me one time, I will go. It's part of the game. Any channel that is United based and invite me, whether it is not United based, whatever, as long as they talk football, and that's for me, that's my passion. I will go, and I will speak to them, and I'll speak on their show. I've done that even when I was in Nigeria as well. I think I've done that, and I'll continue to do that, and let's see how it goes. Um, so let's go back to football and see. Let's see what we have, and let's continue to build up. So, what's your prediction about the match for today, Kobe? And how do you think United should approach the match itself? How do you think we should approach that match? Very, very important, because we have to win that match and build up our more momentum as well. It is important we build up the momentum, and there's no way we could go into that match and lose that match at Old Trafford. We have to win that match. And like I said, and I've said this at the beginning of the season, to all of you that are watching me, and I've said that when we okay, you said pray for Antony. I will pray for Antony, Kobe. Like I said, I think the mistake with Ten Hag has done this season is to make some wrong calls, especially in the match against Brighton and the match against Liverpool. A lot of wrong calls that was made. Even in our last match as well. Sometimes you saw and Diego Dalot struggling in that match. He was typically struggling in that match, and you just sat there and you were looking at him. For me, that was a wrong call. You could have called somebody else to assist him. Yes, not dragging him out of position, dragging the other player out of position, but also looking at things the way it should be. And when I say looking at things the way it should be, is that play when a certain player is struggling in your team, what you have to do is that you have to call maybe the left back, or Ahmad was the player, Rashford was the player. You have to ask him to drop down into the to help your mate, and that is what it should be. But you let the guy struggle and struggle and struggle until we consider the penalty. Thanks to Andre Onana, who kept that penalty out. Okay, you see, if Antony scored goals today, you have to shave your BS. Okay, I will take it. I will shave my BS. I will shave my BS if Antony scored a goal today. That's the promise. Yeah, I will shave my BS. If he scored a goal today, I will shave my BS. Yeah, I will trim it down, not shave completely, please. You want me naked, but I will trim it down to the BRS minimum, and that's a promise to you. If he scored a goal today, if Anthony scored a goal, so kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, hit the notification bell. Please kindly hit the like button as well. Just hit the like button, guys, and let's continue to discuss. We still have the best minimum of 10 minutes to before the end of the show. So let's begin to discuss. Let's continue to discuss about United and what's our take of Antony and other players that have that Ten Hag has sent out warning to. So let's see, we can talk about them. So I promise you I will do that. What else again do you want me to do? And let me know. So that's it. Kindly like the video, because we need your like, hit the like button, please. The like button is just the thumbs up button below. We only have two persons liking the video, so let's see. So let's see. There are also news out there that United and Real Madrid are fighting for a young midfielder. I don't want to mention his name because I have to get I have to look at that. I have to look at that story right. I don't want to mention his name, but it's a player that we have to look. United are trying to see if they could really get in their under their sleeves. Now this is the era of catching them young. You have to catch those players young. You have to get them young, and it's good. It's good that that if United can get those players young, it's going to be very, very fantastic. that we get those players very, very it's so important to start getting young players, and we need an excellent scouting team, and we already have a good recruitment team now. The recruitment team is very, very good, but we need a very good scouting team, and I think that Ashworth has something on his sleeve to see if we could get those players into it. So for some of us that are here on the show right now, let me see. If we look at United currently now, what is it that we are lacking now? What is it that we are lacking? Where and in what area that I know those areas that we are lacking so far so good. Looking at the first 4 matches we've played this season, 1-2 and lost 2. I know this area that we are lacking, but for you, where do you think the club should be looking at ahead of strengthening in the general transfer window? Where do you think we should build up ahead of? We should strengthen in the general transfer window. United have to strengthen that team in January. We need to buy players in January. If you're here for the first time, kindly subscribe to Fancy Football. Very important. Just subscribe. Subscription is free. You're not paying anything. Subscribe to Fancy Football and let's continue to talk. So where do you think United should build up in January? Where do you think we should build up in January? Let's keep it. Let's hit the like button. Hit it. And let's see. Where do you think we should build up in January? Very important. United have to build something. If you are here, Nick, if you are here, Kobe, and any other person that said that wants to interact with me, I'm all ears. Let me know. Let me know what area you think United should. Because if we look at the team as a whole, the United team as a whole, you discover that thank you so much for liking the page. The likes are up. Thank you so much for liking the page. Well, if we look at the team as a whole, the United team as a whole, discover that what we need in that team, to be frank, what we need in the team is not just we just keep on signing players. What we need is to sign the right players in the right places, and we've done that this season. We've done that with five or more than 5 new signings, all between the age of, like I said, 16 to 25, all within that age, which I think is a wonderful profile of players that we can really get. A good profile of players that we should be able to sign, and we have to do that consistently. No matter what, we should not deviate. The Union should not deviate from getting those players within that age, no matter what it is, no matter the kind of trouble. And that is why when people were calling for Rabiot is going to Marseille, the deal is almost done. When people were calling for Rabiot to join the team, and I said, for me, he's going to be a good addition, but I don't think he suits the profile of what we want to achieve going forward. Yeah. Subscription is for free. He said it's not for free. So what do you think? Kobe said it's not for free. So I don't think Rabiot suits the profile of players that we want. What we wanted, the profile of players that we wanted was our players between the age of 16 to 20 to 25 or 24 thereabouts. If we can get that. Nick, I'd like to mention before, Man United need a midfielder that can control the tempo of the game. Yes, I think that is what I expected. We had somebody like that before in our team. We like players like Paul Scholes. We like players like Carrick. Those players can control the tempo of the game, and for me, that is what we need. Bruno is not doing that job. Bruno is just a pass and move midfielder, and for me, he can't do that job. So what we need is like a player like him, Luka Modric. So, Nick, do you think we have a player like that? Do you think we really have a player like that out there that United can look, or even the currently now, looking at the future? Do you think that there are players that will come in like that? Because that is what I think United should be looking for. A player that can control the game, like Luka Modric, like Toni Kroos. They could control the game. They could ensure that the tempo of the game. Okay, you said we are not now. No, I don't think. Yes, but what I'm saying that going forward, do you think that how many players, how many midfielders in the world that can control the game now, that can really put the stamp their feet, because there are few of them globally now. So where can we get those players? And that is where the scouting team for me comes out. That is where the scouting team for me comes out. We don't have those players currently now, but United need to find that player. We need to find that player. We need to ensure that we get that player, and that's my take with regards to it. We need to find that player. We need to get that player. So let's keep talking consistently. It is all about United. It's all about us getting ourselves back to winning ways and back to our glory days. Kobe, you mentioned can you start playing EFC 25 on your channel? Yes, and that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about, but I don't know. I'm not a really good gamer, but I will start. I will look at way to start playing the PlayStation on my channel. But I'll look at it. It's gonna take a very good chunk of but that is the next part I want to do. I think it's really gonna help the channel going forward. But let's see how it goes. It's a good idea. Yeah, it's a really good idea. There are a lot of things I'm thinking about doing, but let's look at how we could let's build this one. Let's build this one up. So the gaming category, the gaming playlist is something I'm looking at to start. That will maybe once in a week. We just do a gaming show. Look at it very well, and let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, we just have 5 more minutes. Let's keep talking. I think I'm enjoying this show, even with the less number of people on it. So we will build. That's my job. Building of YouTube channels is I've done it. Build channels up to 500 subscribers. So I think this is my own. I have to build my own as well. I have to build my own base. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So, what's the final score for today's match, guys? Final prediction before we leave. Final prediction before we leave. If you're on the show, please. Final prediction before we leave. Send me your predictions, please. Okay. No. I will not do the match watch party. Like I said, for me, it's so sometimes it's so difficult to sit to do watch alongs for me. I think I know I did on Saturday Saturday watch along, but I'm looking at maybe we're gonna do okay. I can't do this Saturday too. No, I can't do this Saturday. This Saturday is not possible also to do the watch along. For this match also I can't do the watch. I can't do the watch along. Have other engagements. So, but it's something I'll have to consider consistently. I have to look at it. Blake, you went on to say that let me see. Okay, I think that message didn't come through. Okay, Nick sent me a message. Nick said by name United should win the Europa. Chelsea should win the Conference League. Yes, but it's not by name. It is what you do on the pitch. It is what you bring on the pitch. It is how you set up your team. Yeah, it's how you set up your team. Today, the Champions League is back today. Unfortunately enough, United are not in the Champions League in the second season running now. We are not in the Champions League. It's the second season running now. Yeah. Or in the third season running now. We are not second season running now. We are not in the Champions League. We have to go back to the Champions League. We have to earn our place. And we have to earn our place in the Champions League. Okay, he said oil up. Oil up. Okay, I will. Kobe, you're a troublemaker, but you're a fantastic guy as well. Just like you, whenever you're on the show, you just you just spice the show up like that. Yes, on paper, Chelsea should win the Conference League, but when you look at let me ask you guys, between we and Chelsea, who is the better team currently now? Yes, they must be they are up there in the league with out of 4 games, 1 loss, 1 draw, 2 wins. Yes, 7 points. We are 6 points. But when you look at the future, where we are taking our team to and where they are taking their team to, who has a more brighter future? Is it we or is it Chelsea? Is it United or is it Chelsea? Because I think United are heading towards a nice direction. But Chelsea, if you look at, there's an infighting behind now between Todd Burnley and one of the other companies that have a high stake in it. So there's an infighting behind the scene, and you just pray that that infighting should not cause a lot of things in the club. You just pray that the infighting that they have will not cause the club a lot of damages going forward. No, I don't. I didn't say I do like Chelsea. So what I'm saying is that, do you think in terms of going forward, let's in terms of going forward, in terms of the future play, uh, do you think Chelsea are better than us in terms of where the two clubs are heading for? Those, but Nick, see, currently I think Chelsea is slightly better, just slightly. Um, I don't think so, Nick. I when you look at the angle I'm coming from in terms of yes, yeah, they've signed some players that can really yeah, they signed. But when you look at, we have stick to Ten Hag, they have changed their manager. Yes. Do you think if result goes bad again, they will stick to Enzo Maresca? Because for we started with a bad result in the season. Yes, the season is just 4 games young. But if you look at what the Ineos group have done, is that let's stick to Ten Hag. But they didn't stick to Mauricio Pochettino. They sacked him or they let him leave. They brought in Enzo Maresca. What if Enzo Maresca do not deliver again? For we know that this is Ten Hag last throw. We have given him 1 season, 2 seasons, but this is a fresh start for him on that Ineos group, and that is why we have to call this Ten Hag's first normal season of football that he has to. This is, yes, he has won 2 trophies, but this is a fresh start for him. It's a fresh start for him, whether we like it or not. It's a fresh start for him. So I don't know. So let's see. So final prediction: Man United at home to Burnley. Barnsley? Sorry. What's our final prediction, please? Send me your prediction now, please, so that I can just read them and tell you what's my take and take my final take today. Kobe said, "Do I like Chelsea? How can I like Chelsea? Am I a Chelsea fan? No, I've never loved them. So that's the truth." Nick said 3-0 to United. So 3-0 to United. Kobe, how about you and others down the group? How about you and others? There are clubs that I don't even support, even when I know I want them to beat the other opponent. I don't support them. For instance, I've never fancied Chelsea. I also look at Arsenal as well. I don't fancy them as well. So these are clubs that are Man City, best of enemies, So I always say, so Kobe, if Antony scores today, Kobe said training. If Antony scores today, I'm going to train my BS down. That's what I will do. Okay, this is my final take. Going to this match, I think we also need momentum. We are playing 21 games, 21 matches in no, we're playing 7 matches in 21 games. We've played one on Saturday, we're gonna play one today, so it will be left with 5. Then we'll play Crystal Palace in the evening of Saturday, this Saturday. Hopefully we go there and we pick up that point, that vital point, that 3 point that we need. I think we're gonna do it at Crystal Palace. It is what we do. It's a very difficult place to go by even by the best teams. Even when we are at our best, we don't go there and just swarm Crystal Palace. It's a very difficult place to go, and we have to defend well in that match. That's why everybody in that game has to be up and doing. You have to also get Antony to no, sorry, I can't do that. I can do that, the Kobe. Kobe Blake. Thank you so much this day. So, like I said, we have to win that match and we have to gain momentum into the Crystal Palace game. Once we get the result in this match, I think we're gonna win the Crystal Palace game, no matter what they put in our front. Yes, they smashed us 4-0 last season, towards the end of last season. But we need to build into this game by winning to this match. The young stars that are playing, the players that are playing needs to do much more better to win to this game, and that is what I think. So, thank you so much for watching Fancy Football on the United Way on Fancy Football this morning, and I hope that I'll bring you an exciting edition tomorrow by 11 p.m. We would like I don't want to change the time again. I've tried to change the time to see if it's suitable, but 11 a.m. in the morning, we'll be back here on the United with an exciting episode of the United Way of Fancy Football. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Thank you, Nick, and thank you. I think I have. Let me see. I just got this one somewhere. So thank you so much, guys. So you want me to change my account name? Do you want me to do to what? To the United Way? This is the second time I'm changing my account, so I'll look at all those options. I'll look at them. This is the second time I'm changing my account, but I'll look at them. I'll look at every option that is there available. The United Way is something I just came up with, but this is where we are. I'll look at it. But the game, the game is something I will also look at. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching Fancy Football. I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you, Nick. Thank you, Kobe Blake. You made this show fun, very, 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 very lively today, Kobe. Kobe, I want to have you on the show tomorrow as well. If possible, have you live one day on the show as well. So let's see. Fanzy Antony, thank you so much. Not Fancy Antony.